attending Michael Ford's Hip Hop Architecture Camp, where they learned about design, music, and the ways that they all intersect. So we are joined by two people who helped bring the camp to the Bluff City. We have Nisha Cotton with the Downtown Memphis Commission, and the man himself, Memphis rap legend Al Capone, is in the building.
Easy. Come on, man. Come on.
Welcome. We are happy to have you both. Nisha, let's actually start with you on just how the camp has been going. It wraps up today,
yes,
and the kids have got the opportunity to work with musicians, Al Capone. How has it been?
And why architecture?
It has been amazing. I don't think that a lot of people would know how music and architect kind of blend together, and that's the interesting sector of the camp. Architecture may be new to a lot of students, especially around Memphis. They may have not thought about this as a career path, but we know that music is something we all love being right here from Memphis. The structures, the scales, they're independent, but they're really inspiring for one another. So the camp takes sectors of music, and shows you how they can be applied to new skills.
Wow. Al Capone, you are involved in so many different things in the Memphis community.
Yes.
When you first got that invitation to be a part of this, what were you thinking? And when you got a chance to meet some of these young people, what was it like for you?
Well, this is actually my second year. I did it with them last year, and so when Penelope reached out to come back this year, of course, I'm like, yeah, I'm there, no problem, because it's all about, inspiring the youth in the city, and showing them different ways and giving them hope to see its other paths to go and to succeed.
What do they want to know from you?
A lot of times they want to know, what did I do to, come up with music, some of the business, the way I kind of navigate through the business. And, then they ask things about different artists and who I work with and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I get a chance to ask them, what are their goals in life and everything, and get to get a real deep insight into who they are, and they feel seen when I include them into the conversation. It's not all about me. I want to know about you, and then once I get a little bit more understanding about them, I try to inspire them based on what they're trying to do in life.
Of course. Anisha, what are some of the conversations that you are having with the kids when they get to interact with people they've listened to, looked up to all their life, and get to meet them and have that one-on-one experience with them? Well,
of course, with the DMC, we love to say we're building a downtown for everyone. So it's our chance to bring kids in from different neighborhoods and show them something different. So they have all types of questions, from what do we do? How did we get inspired? How did you meet these people? That's the number one question. How do you meet these people? And it's our opportunity to kind of show them again new aspects of things that they can utilize, tools and skills they may already possess.
And do you see some of these young people saying, I really want to maybe consider architecture? I did not know about this or this aspect of it.
So the camp actually is two sections. We begin off with architecture, and then we more so move into the music section where they record videos and things. The architecture side, I think, is more so become their favorite.
Wow.
Because they do digital renderings, and this year they actually did a digital rendering of a skate park in honor of Tyree Nichols. So we got to see them say, you know what? I want to build these. And even if we're not doing skate parks, we took a couple field trips. They walked around and they said, this will be great on this corner. I can vision this on this. So I think we definitely have some emerging architects on our hands.
Wow.
So much talent right here in this area.
Very cool.
Come on, what about the lyrics? Were they asking about you, asking about some of your songs, some of the lyrics of other folks like Notorious B.I.G. and others?
Yeah, actually, they a specific question they asked me was, who do you think is the best, Tupac or Biggie?
All right, so who do you think is the best?
Well, I mean, I gave them the truthful answer from my point of view. No, Tupac to me has more passion in with his songs, and Biggie, he knows how to architects the lyrics and the bars in a different way that's so unique. So I think they both in their own lane, in my opinion.
And I'm curious, as music just changes so much, I mean, AI, just
Yes.
so many different things that are going
Yes.
on with music. Do you kind of see how architecture can kind of blend in with music and how the kids are kind of putting two and two together here?
Definitely. Matter of fact, that was another thing, because it kind of blew my mind when they were writing lyrics, the way they were structuring the each line. You know, if a line is this short and the next line is, they would take those lines and build buildings based on the bars of the lines. And when I saw the structure, it was like, and this came from writing a lyric, a song, something, not a lyric, but a verse or something. I'm like, wow, it was amazing to see and to watch them do it. You know, we got some very talented youngsters on our hands, and we just want to inspire them to be great.
Keep doing it.
Absolutely.
Nisha, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Appreciate you being here. Capone,
Hey.
El
Yes.
Capizzi,
Hey.
you gonna take us to break?
Yeah,
Gonna hit us with
we
something?
have-
Oh man, you don't do me like that, man.
Let you leave
Come
with
on,
nothing.
man.
What that?
What you got?
What we
I'm
got?
just gonna say, be on the lookout for my blues rap album. You know what I'm
You gotta
saying? You
give
can
us a
go
taste or something.
to akmemphis.com if you want to get a dose. akmemphis.com. Check out the new blues rap album that I got coming out. It's blending blues and rap the Memphis way, the only way, from your guy Al Capone, Al Capizzi. Oh boy,
You gonna flip that trip?
get him.
All right, it's short break. More live
Yes.
in a moment.
We'll be right back.